Hello everybody, my name is Kate Olaf with Suburban Real Estate Group and welcome back to our Suburban Spotlight brought to you by the town of Saurita. In this month's Spotlight, we have the privilege of interviewing Luis Arvizu with PuroClean. Luis, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Kate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Luis, for our first question, for anyone who doesn't know, what is PuroClean?
PuroClean is a leader in property damage restoration with over 400 locations in the United States, each individually owned and operated. And what we do is we restore people's lives back to normal after they had suffered damage to their property. And by damage, I mean water, fire, mold, and biohazard.
Dude, and I actually had my triplex. We had to do some restoration, and it was a big job. So
it can be overwhelming sometimes. Yeah, it can be overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty intense for sure. Luis, what is your favorite part about owning this type of business?
My favorite part about owning this type of business, and it may sound cheesy, but the reason why I went into restoration is because I want to help out people. Usually when they need my services, it's in an event where they weren't planning, right? Such as their home got flooded,
Right.
And they got mold in their home. So it's not a very good situation for the homeowner at that point. So what I like to do is after I'm done with the job, I actually like to see their satisfaction. Not only that, making their home livable again for their family, right?
Yeah, dude, that's really cool. I feel like that's not most people's intent behind restoration.
Yeah. I agree.
That's insane. What's been the most intense job you've ever dealt with?
I would say the most intense job I've dealt with is water damage that's happened from the attic crawl space. And it wasn't that much of a big deal, but the thing is where the water damage occurred was in a woman's home where her son had passed.
Ooh.
So it was very emotional. I mean, we had to wrap everything up. We had to move stuff out. So it was very, very emotional. However, the lady did thank us and it went off without a hitch.
Man.
I mean, I had that the whole time we were doing the project. I had that behind my head where it just has to come out perfect. And luckily it did. She was very happy. We moved the contents out of the room. We made the repairs and we brought the contents back in and it went off without a hitch. It was flawless. She thanked us.
That's awesome. Well, that kind of leads into our next question. How do you feel that you set yourself apart from the competition?
That's a good question. So when it comes down to estimating, restoration contractors, our standard is we use a program called Xactimate. So our bidding is going to be around the same ballpark. It's going to be the same. So what sets us apart is our relentless customer service. And by that, I mean, is where we take the burden, the worries, the confusion of the whole restoration process, and we take it off of the customer's hands. And we do this we follow up with them. We explain thoroughly what we're going to be doing, what products are we going to be doing, what our process is. And another part of our relentless customer service is our excellent endorsement review, which is what we do after the project has been done, is we actually sit down with the customer and we go line by line on how we did, right?
Oh,
it's not just that we invoice them and, all right, see you later, we're out. You know, we actually sit down and say, did we meet your expectations? And if we did not meet your expectations, we actually get feedback right then and there, and we correct the problem right then and there.
Dude, that's amazing. Because when I had my restoration company, they definitely did not do that. No one, well, and it's true, right? Like no one's taking that extra time to actually sit down with the customer and the client and go over that with them. So
Correct.
That is amazing. How do you see your business growing locally within the next 5 years?
As of right now, we got one truck and one crew working full time. Within the next 5 years, at a minimum, I would like 3 trucks and 3 crews working full time, taking care of Southern Tucson, Green Valley, and Saurita.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You mentioned Saurita. Tell me how the town of Saurita has helped benefit your business.
So as of right now, unfortunately, I haven't been able to service a customer here or provide that relentless customer service to a customer here. But when I do, I know this is a tight-knit community, and the reason that I know is because I live here. So when I know that word of mouth is going to take off, I mean, it's gonna benefit the business here by me getting more clients here.
Especially the word of mouth here
Yes.
is huge.
Yes.
Seems like it travels like wildfire.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be good on that end. So for anyone watching, Luis, who wants to learn more about PuroClean or get in contact with you, where can they find out more?
We got a website, PuroClean.com/PSET-AZ. You can give me a call at 520-416-4477. You could follow me on Instagram at Luis Arvizu _PuroClean and like our Facebook page at PuroClean of Southeast Tucson.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Well, Luis, on behalf of Suburban and the town, thank you for joining us and telling us more about your business. That is going to do it for this month's Spotlight. My name is Kate Olaf, and we will see you in the next one.
Thank you for having me.